Today we're going to be talking about the Ijaw creation story. In the Ijaw creation story, Woyengi is considered the supreme mother and creator of the entire world. She pulled the land from the waters and out of her womb birthed life into existence. She created the sun and the stars, the skies, and everything in it. We don't know if she was the one who created the other spirits and deities, but we do know that it was Woyengi who created man in the Ijaw creation story. After the creation of the world, an enormous iroko tree with very vast roots emerged out of a field. At the side of the iroko tree emerged men and women coming out of thin air. Each woman had a broom in her hand, and the men had bags that they were holding. The women used the brooms to sweep the dirt off the ground, while the men used their bags to pack the dirt, to fill up their bag with the dirt that the women have swept. Once the women were done sweeping and the men had finished packing and filling their bags with earth, they stood on parallel lines facing each other. Then out of the heavens came a huge table that just gracefully landed on the earth. Then a throne also, a chair, came down and landed on the earth from the sky. Then a creation stone also came down from the skies and landed on the earth. Then thunder and lightning blast into the earth, and the clouds went dark, and in the bolt of lightning came Woyengi as she gracefully dropped from the skies, from the heavens, and gracefully landed on the throne. As she sat on the throne, she placed her leg on the creation stone. There, the men with the dirt in their bags now took all their dirt and placed it on the huge table that was laid in front of Woyengi. And once they were done placing their dirt, the men and the women, two by two, went back from whence they came behind the iroko tree and disappeared. The next thing, Woyengi, using her powers, began to mold the dirt to create man. She formed man from the dust of the earth, which was on top the table, using the power of the creation stone. Each being that she made was lifeless and genderless. So she hugged each of them one by one and breathed life into it, and they became alive. Woyengi now spoke to the humans that she had created and asked them to choose their genders, which they did. Each one chose whether to be male or female. Once that was done, Woyengi spoke to them and asked them what type of life that they would want to live. Some of them said they wanted to be rich, some said they wanted to be powerful, some said they wanted to have so many children, some said wealthy children, all sorts of acts. And Woyengi granted each of them their individual requests. After that, Woyengi now asked them how, in what manner they were going to die to return back to her. So out of all the diseases that existed in the world, each human being chose the road in which they would follow in order for them to die and return back to Woyengi. And after all that, Woyengi gave her approval and she granted all their requests. Woyengi led the newly created men and women to two streams, flowing to where the humans would inhabit. One of the streams was muddy, the other clean. Those who asked for children, wealth, and other worldly possessions were led through the muddy river, while those who didn't ask for such were taken through the clean river. So that is the creation story of the Ijaws. But our story does not end here, because there's one particular character that we need to talk about, which is essential in the creation story of the Ijaw people.